On Friday, December 2nd, we discovered a chest binder in my barely 13-year-old's bedroom. Utilizing these devices can cause serious side effects. After discussing this with our 13-year-old minor child, it was revealed to us that the binder was given to her by a district social worker employed at AOS Central Lincoln County-based schools without our permission. Our child was originally assigned to another social worker employed at her school. When the new social worker took her into their supposed care in mid-October, we were never informed of this change. Nor did the newly assigned social worker reach out to us to introduce themselves. In my initial meeting with administrators regarding this heinous act, they expressed grave concern for a social worker in our school providing this chest binder to our 13-year-old minor child without parental consent.
That's the gist of it there. A concerned mom speaking before her child's school board, claiming a social worker gave the child a chest binder and allegedly encouraged her to hide it from her parents. Now that mom is calling for an investigation, and she's joining us this morning. Amber Lavigne, again, the mother of that 13-year-old child you just heard from her in the video. Adam Shelton is her legal representation. Welcome to you both, and thanks so much for coming on. Amber, let me start with you. Again, a very serious story that you were presenting to the school board here. Could you just clear up some basic facts and make sure everyone's caught up to speed? Explain what this chest binder is and how you discovered that your daughter had been wearing one.
Sure. So a 26-year-old social worker provided a body shaming undergarment to my minor child, and he encouraged her to keep it a secret from us. And he did all of this without ever having a single conversation with us. And a chest binder essentially is a device that helps a woman bind her chest, bind her breasts to appear more masculine.
Okay. Adam, I understand, you're providing legal guidance to Amber in this case. Can you tell us more about what her case has from a legal perspective when it comes to accountability for the school district?
Yeah, so we've sent a letter to the school demanding that they open a full investigation into what happened here and adopt a policy that mandates that school officials tell parents whenever they do something that's going to directly affect the mental health or physical well-being of a child, like giving a child the chest binder. Currently, the school has given no indication that they're going to meet our demands, and we are currently evaluating all other legal options, including the filing of a federal lawsuit alleging that they've violated Miss Lavigne's parental rights by doing this to her daughter without at least informing her of it.
Amber, you did find out about it, and it wasn't through the school. How did you learn about this?
I found it in my daughter's room while helping her clean.
Okay. What was that interaction like? What did you discuss when that was discovered?
I just asked her where it came from. It was a difficult conversation, but we talked through it, and now here we are.
Wow. Adam, has the school responded? Have they denied providing this child this device?
Their response has really been that they're not going to respond. We're working with them to get certain records and certain emails that they've sent. But right now, they've given no indication that they're going to kind of meet our demands. And their main response through their statements that they've released is this is all just some big misunderstanding. But they've taken no steps to inform the community about what the misunderstanding is.
And Amber, your daughter claims again that this social worker was the one who provided her with this device. Was it in a classroom setting?
In his office, from what I understand.
Okay. How's it been since then? Have you been able to have this dialogue with your daughter about how this made her feel in the moment?
Yeah, we've talked about it. It's been a tumultuous situation for our entire family, really. But we're working through it as a family.
What would you like to hear from the school board? I understand you confronted them, of course, in that clip. What would be an appropriate response?
I think that encouraging the school or demanding that the school investigate the situation would have been an appropriate response. But instead, the only response I received was, "Thank you for your comments."
Adam, is there anything that you are asking of the school in this moment? Is there sort of a timeline that we can expect a response by?
We're not sure on the timeline right now. We're working with them to get certain records under Maine's Freedom of Information Act, and once we have those records, we'll have a better idea of the timeline going forward. But we are looking at all legal options, including most likely the filing of a federal lawsuit.
All right. We'll be watching this story closely. Please come back with any updates. Amber Lavigne, Adam Shelton, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.